Hi guys! Today we're back with another book review, and for today I'm sharing with you this book, Kid Scientists, True Tales of Childhood from Science Superstars, and the stories are compiled by David Stabler. And actually, fun fact about this book, I got this book from National Bookstore. And I actually got it after, back then, I think I was like 7 or 8 years old, and I won the Bible quiz, and I won first place. And in the Bible quiz bee. So I asked my mom. She said that I could get a reward because I won first place. And then we went to National Bookstore because literally that was my dream place at that time. I would just go to National Bookstore, not even to just buy a book, but sometimes I just read on the floor. But yeah, so we went to National Bookstore. I found this book and I saw the price and it was like $735 back then. And I asked my mom because I said it's kind of pricey, but I really want this book. And my mom said, well, it's fine because it's your reward. So I was so happy. And mind you, I finished this book in the car when we were going back home. That's how excited I was. And yeah, one thing about this book is I've read this over and over again from that time. I think I was like 7 or 8, so now I'm 16. It's been years, and every time when I look for something to read in the house, I always go back to this book. It always goes back to this because I really love this book. Every science superstar started as a kid, and this book really sparked my interest when it came to being a scientist, especially as a kid, because this book mainly focuses on their childhood and how they grew up, where they grew up, and what kind of environment kind of surrounded them that made them into the person that they were and how they discovered these things. And it really inspired me a lot when it comes to dreaming about being a scientist. Especially also there's a lot of women scientists that they put in here, like Jane Goodall, Katherine Johnson, Sally Ride, which is the first American woman in space, Marie Curie. Yes, I really got so inspired and blessed by reading their life stories here. And mainly for me, I think it is so inspiring because you can see really how God molded them into the person that He wanted them to be, especially contributing to the world of science and technology. You can see that even through in their childhood, you can kind of see the pattern that every single one of them knew from the very start that they had a calling. And I think that's so important because as a teenager, I'm still figuring out a lot of things, and I'm figuring out what I want to be when I grow up and what I really want to do in college. So it's really important to listen for God's call for your life because He calls us to different things. We can't all be the same thing. And it's so wonderful that God gives us the opportunity to choose and to hear His voice. And I hope and pray, because I'm really inspired by this book, that one day, if it's God's will, that one day I'll be a scientist too. And I'll be discovering things that, that only God knows for now. And maybe God can give me the opportunity, if He wills, to know more about Him through this world, this amazing world of science. And yeah, I really recommend this book. It has Nobel Peace Prize winners. It has people who discovered elements. We have Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, Isaac Newton, and most of them, actually, fun fact, most of them were they really knew God. Like Isaac Newton was the one who discovered gravity, and he also wrote a lot of things about God. And it really inspires me how even like today we have secular sciences all around, but still God prevails. The debate between evolution and creation is still a big issue. It's still a big debate, but one thing I do know is true science is always based on the Bible. It's always based on what God says, and we shouldn't deviate from that. And what's amazing is that even in real science, it's being proven that what God says is really true and what the Bible says is really true. And I hope that one day I get to be a creationist scientist and I get to discover more facts and more things in the universe that point to the creator of this world. So I wholeheartedly recommend this book, especially also if you're very into science and if you're a homeschooler. Some of them are also homeschooled, so you will be very inspired by it. Kid Scientist, the stories by David Stabler. I hope you check this book out. Maybe check it out in your national bookstore. And yeah, I hope you get inspired to learn more about science. Bye!